Listen to me, my dear friend. This is a disaster. Wherever you are highly welcome. This is Salon's blog. I am not happy to come your way. That's just a fact. And you, if you are a Chelsea fan out there, if you are happy about this performance, then it means you don't love the club. There is something absolutely wrong about this club. Right from the directorship, to the management, to the coach, to the players, there is something wrong that needs to be sorted out immediately. This is not Chelsea. This is not Chelsea's identity. We went for an international break. Coming back from our international break, are we the only club that our players partook in any international games? Was it the whole entire squad, the entire players that we have, 26 or so? Let's just minus the ones that are injured. So let's bring it to 18. Do we have all our 18 players for international break? By the way, why would Enzo fly in from America, arrive on Thursday, and play a game on Saturday when there is Casadei on the bench? We have Casadei there on the bench. Why? And why would the game, everything, it looks as if Poch is planning his game style around Conor Gallagher. It looks as if the game plan is always around Conor Gallagher. And Conor Gallagher is not technically gifted. He's not that technically gifted player. We know his work rate. He's a workaholic, yes, we understand. But he is not technically gifted player. Dear friend, why would Chelsea concede 2 goals at home to Burnley? A struggling Burnley. A Burnley, 10-man Burnley against 11-man Chelsea. 10-man Burnley against 11-man Chelsea. Burnley minus their coach. Coach was given a red card, and the entire second half against a 10-man Burnley without a coach. Yet we could not take advantage of the numerical, percentage. Numerically, we were far ahead of them. They were 10, we were 11. They had no coach on the bench. We had our coach on the bench. It is Chelsea's home, not away game. This is Chelsea's home, Stamford Bridge. Yet, okay, you just add the fans, the supporters at the stadium. Add it to our players on it. We have 12 players. If you want to add the fans, the support of the fans, to the players on the pitch, making it 12 plus the coach, 13 against 10-man Burnley. No coach also. Listen, we kept talking about data. Oh, the data shows that we should have been on top. We should have been in top 4, right? Isn't it? Just a few days ago, Poch said it again, that the data shows that we should have been on top, or should have been on top 4. Yes, Chelsea have now conceded 47 goals in the Premier League this season. 47. The number of goals we conceded entire of last season. The entire season last year, when we were even angry with Lampard, we were angrier with Graham Potter for conceding so much goals. We were angry with Graham Potter. We were angry with Frank Lampard. We conceded only 47 goals the entire last season. Now we still have about 11 or so games to play. We have about 11 games to play, and we already conceded 47 goals. My goodness, this is disaster. Equaling the amount of goals that we conceded the whole of last season. Chelsea have conceded between 45th and 60th minute in 11 fixtures. 11 fixtures this season. 11 wins in 28 games. 5 games in a row conceding 2 goals. 5 games in a row conceding 2 goals. That means that our defense is useless. We have no defense. You are not scoring the goals, and then you are conceding. Okay, you score 2, then you concede 2. Are we kidding? Are you joking? Are you kidding me? What the heck? What is it? You score 2, you concede 2. This has been the problem from the onset. And Pochettino seems not to find solution to it. This time around, I'm not going to be calling Poch go, Poch must go. I'm not going to be doing that. Poch must go, Poch must go. I don't have the power. We said it over and over in the January transfer window. We said it over and over. At Stamford Bridge, 10-man against 11-man 10-man Burnley, minus their coach even. Minus their coach. Okay, let me ask. So what sense does it make to play Enzo, who just arrived on Thursday, when we have Casada on the bench? Even the academy players who could have. What sense does it make? All right, now you took out all your midfielders. You took out Moscasaido. At the end of the day, you brought out all your midfielders. Gallagher is out. Then you brought in more attackers, right? Initially, I thought it was a good idea because at that moment, we won the winning goal. At that moment, we won the winning goal. But as soon as we scored a winning goal, you should have gotten a plan on how to defend better. Whilst doing that, you should have in mind how to defend and protect that winning goal that you scored. You should have a plan. And the plan was you pairing Pochettino pairing Badiashile with Disasi. It is a disaster. Disaster. Pairing Badiashile with Disasi. It's a disaster. What was Thiago Silva doing on the bench? An experienced player of this nature, a game of this nature, you need experience. Leadership. There was no leadership within the squad. There was no leadership. Leadership in that back four, that defense, there was no leadership. Yes, that is as simple as that. No leadership, my friends. What was required was leadership. There was none. Thiago Silva was on the bench. What kind of hatred have you developed for him? Is he playing a game for you, Pochettino, or is he playing a game for the club? Yes, his wife made a statement. The wife made a statement. The husband did not force the wife to make that statement. I don't believe Thiago Silva will go and tell the wife, go and write on social media, Instagram, change is needed. I'll go and tell my wife now, go and put on social media, change is needed. Even if so, yes, it was rightfully written. Change is indeed needed. And because of what the wife wrote on social media, you got angry. And since then, you've not even given him 40 minutes of football. 40 minutes of football. When the going gets tough, everybody would have expected that should have been the change that Poch you make. That should have been the change to make that time, to bring in an experienced defender like Thiago Silva to support Disasi. You kept Badiashile. For what reason will you keep Badiashile? My goodness. With Raheem Sterling, the least said about him, the better. The least said about Raheem Sterling right now, because the way my temperament is going hard, the least said about Raheem Sterling, the better for me. Because I feel like to vomit. See him alone, I feel like to vomit. How? At the time that we needed the goal most. Do you think second chances always count? Is it always you can have a second chance? Sometimes it's only that first opportunity, that first chance. You cannot get second chance in every situation. You can't have second chance in every situation. Raheem Sterling, do you know the damage you are causing to this football club, Chelsea? Do you realize that our position on the league table, partially, it is Raheem Sterling. The number of goals Raheem Sterling misses for Chelsea, another player in his position could have delivered those goals. That would our position on the league table partially is Raheem Sterling. No, nothing else. Nothing else. Nobody should tell me no, it isn't. Partially, it is Raheem Sterling. Our current position. Oh my goodness. Dear friend, I'll be back with more explosives. Let me listen to what the coach has to say. I shall be back. 2-2 at Stamford Bridge against 10-man Burnley minus their coach at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea, no, there is a problem. It is a disaster right now. I'll see you in the next one when you see me, dear friend. Shalom and peace.